Here we are at the last unit. We've shown off everyone else, from Mikey to Takamichi, Mitsuya, Draken, and now there's only one lad remaining. And this character, unfortunately, isn't really the most hype character. He's probably one of the more lackluster units of the crossover for a lot of people, just because he's a defense unit, not really much to look into here, and I don't think he's going to be like that stylish, or a lot of people want to be using him a lot of the times. And I'm going into this with no expectations, by the way, boys. So without further ado, let's see how good Chifuyu really is. And here he is, Chifuyu. Why is this a thing for these characters? As you see with Chifuyu, his face is completely covered by his passives. And if we go over to Draken, it's the exact same thing. It's completely covered by his freaking stats. Like, did they not think of this whenever they released these part 2 units? Either way, this is the boy Chifuyu. So let me tell you all about this man's passives. For one, he has his freeze resist level 10. He also has his unique passive, which buffs everybody's support equips by 10%, and you also get 20% defense up when negating damage as well. As for his kit, we have increased BE output. His art is able to increase all ally stats by 30%. Also, it's able to revive an ally if they would ever die. However, once you revive an ally, you can't revive again for 50 seconds. True art, he's able to give you a barrier for 6,000 damage, and he reduces all allies damage taken by 20%, and he also increases all allies crit resist by 30%. As for his slots, it's a 5-star physical, 5-star support, and 4-star magic. Now, you may have noticed a few things with Chifuyu that is kind of like, why? For one, he has no innate arch gen in his kit, which is pretty bad, especially for like nowadays standards. This guy seems like he should have came out 2 years ago. He doesn't have a defense equipped to help his tanking or to help his team tank more. Usually with these types of units, they at least have a 5 or 4-star defense slot, but Chifuyu has none of that. I personally would have took this 5-star physical and changed this into a 5-star defense just to help his case a little bit more, but it seems like the people over at Next Ninja said nah. I'm hoping today to at least show you his damage and show you how well he's going to be performing his role, because in my opinion, Chifuyu is going to be a unit that you don't always turn to, and instead it's going to be a unit that you just may use whenever you need to tank a hit. Possibly, but even then, you know, there are still better options in the game. As for the crest on this guy, I think that if you want more damage, you go something like attack. If you want to help with like his support cooldown, then of course, you know, equipment CT, and after that point, I would say it's really up to you. And this is gonna be the team we're running today. We got the boy Draken here to buff up the physical damage, Haruto to give us the big heals, and also Mako as well. You know, this combo right here, one of the best combos in the entire game. And then, of course, the boy Chifuyu. Also, we're going to be going against the Heretic Beast, which you need to poison this guy, which is why my equips on Draken are a little bit questionable in pretty much any other part of the game. So I can't believe I almost forgot the animations. It wouldn't be an OP showcase without the animations. I'm assuming they're going to be very similar to a lot of the other things. I like this kick, kind of like this leaning forward, this jumping kick. Okay, I like the skill. He's like, bring it on, and then he just punches. Okay, I'm with that. The art looks good, just some multiple hits. And then what's the true art though? That's what I'm curious about. How does this look? He like laughs and then just punches. I kind of like it, but like the true art is more so just like combining his skill animation with his art animation almost, even though like it's not completely the same, because like he's still taunting the enemy, but you guys see what I'm talking about. It's like the same idea behind it, and then into like multiple punches. With these animations alone, I would tell you this guy's more of a offensive unit and not a defensive unit. Out of all this, I mean, his attack looks nice. I'm not gonna cap. I think his attack is my favorite animation. Either that or his skill. I really love his skill. I think I'm gonna give Chifuyu out of 7. No, wait. I want to do 6.5, 7-ish. Yeah, 7-ish. But here we go. Into the fight, and hopefully we don't instantly kill this boss and we can keep it pushing, because worst case scenario, we don't actually get to see like the tanking side of the kit, which is what I really want us to see more so than anything. Also, we got Haruto's true art. Everybody get ready for the flashbang. Here we go.
Wake the fuck up, samurai.
But let's see. Oh my god, we're dealing so much damage. I really hope we don't kill. Oh my god, we're actually just melting this boss. But as we see here, we're going to be able to see some of Chifuyu's tanking and see how well it does, because this guy does inflict us with quite a bit of poisons, and also will kind of attack us pretty rapidly, at least until we can get our round of poison equips back up to actually deal damage to him. We do have Chifuyu's true art up, and let's see if we take any damage. We did take some damage there. Of course, we do have the insane like 1.4 health per second with freaking Mako and Haruto on the team, but still, you know, that's pretty good. We did take a hit, let me say that. You know, we got the poison to go off. Hopefully we did. I'm assuming we did. Let me see, did we? Yeah, we did. Okay, nice. And that's gonna be the end of this fight right here. 1 minute 15 second clear and a 4 oh, I'll take that if it's attack up, please. Before we get into the crest reveal, here's the damage. As you see, Chifuyu keeping up with the boy Draken, dealing some pretty good damage there. He does have 100% damage buff, of course, because Draken's on the team. Chifuyu is not bad, but he's also not amazing. I think that there's a lot of units in the game that actually do what he does better, but I think in terms of like a new player perspective, he's definitely good, because as a new player, I'm thinking that you don't have stuff like Sandstone, you don't have stuff like Sistina and all that. So whenever you need to fight like some of these harder story bosses, you can use someone like Chifuyu in their place, at least until you get better options. That's the real bad part about him, is that he's kind of just a placeholder until you get better, because even a unit like I don't talk about her a lot, but Favale, for an example, is all about tanking, and she's an earth unit too, and I think Favale's not even a Hero Fest unit. I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure Favale's like a base 5-star unit, and she kind of already does what Chifuyu does, but also a little bit better. So yeah, it's unfortunate that my boy got the short end of the stick, but at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. Maybe you guys let me know down below in the comment section how you all feel about him, and let me see real quick what this crest was, and it was... That's tough. I ain't accepting that. But either way, though, thanks again to my man Caleb for allowing me to do this showcase. Huge shout out to him. This video wouldn't be possible without him. Also, if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out these videos too. Great videos. Guarantee you'll love them. And oh yeah, before you leave, don't forget to drink water.